Hey everybody, we're here with Ryan Harrison. Ryan, congratulations first off, making the main draw. Just walk us through, when you were up 4-3 and 6-5, I know it was kind of a rough period getting broken, back, so tell us, how that felt.
It was tough. I mean, obviously my serve's one of my biggest strengths, so whenever you get up a set and a break, you're not really planning on giving it back, and then when I did, it was just, it was disappointing, but I knew I was returning well, and I was hitting the ball pretty well off both sides off the ground, so I was like, all right, I'll keep giving myself a chance to break again, and then once we got in the tiebreaker, I knew I was going to have a good look if I was able to play my service points, and I actually served much better in the breaker. I had 2 or 3 aces in the breaker and hit a bunch of service winners, so I was happy to find that range in the tiebreaker.
That's awesome. And you've obviously been really high in the rankings, 43. So when you play qualies like this one, does that give you a lot of confidence just knowing that you've been there, in the main draw?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know that people will realize how small the gap is between 100 and 40. You can really you can turn that around in 2 or 3 weeks. A couple of big weeks, and you're back pushing and knocking on that door again, and it's all going well. So tennis is just a very fractional sport. The margins are really small, and the points in the matches are all coming down to a couple of things here and there. And when you're confident, when you're playing well, it seems like you're able to capitalize on those opportunities that go your way. And whenever you're not confident, it seems like everything is going against you. So it's really more mental than anything else, especially for me, because I feel like my game's there. So I'm just trying to compete and deal with the negative when it happens and try to respond from it as best as I can.
Last year was obviously a bit of a rough year, but how are you feeling about your game right now?
Yeah, I mean, this year has been a great year so far. I mean, the first 4 months of this year were really good, and then I had a little injury setback where I tore a couple ankle ligaments and came back a little too soon. Played a couple matches I might not have been able to, might not have played if I could go back and do it again. But my level is starting to come back. The high level that I was playing at the beginning of this year, and then kind of similar to where I was playing when I was playing my best tennis ranking wise. And your ranking, it's a reflection of your level, and so you just focus on trying to get your game as quickly as you can on point, and then your ranking will get there eventually.
So one final question for you, Ryan. What's in your iPod right now?
What's on my iPod, man? I've been listening to some old school country, like Sawyer Brown type stuff. I don't know if you guys remember that from like the 1990s. But I was listening to some oldies countries last week in Atlanta, and he came on the radio, and I was like, man, I miss this stuff. So that's been me this week.
Awesome. Well, Ryan, congratulations. Best of luck, and look forward to seeing you play.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thanks.